For 3 straight years, I lived in my late grandfather's guest house, paying my parents $800 a month, doing all the yard work and managing the property. I worked 60 hours a week as a high school teacher, saving every single dime to buy my own condo. Then came my sister, Chloe. Chloe was the golden child. She spent 5 years living in Los Angeles, flaunting designer bags on Instagram, until her fiancé lost his job. And suddenly they were broke. My mother called me on a Tuesday. Didn't even ask how my day was. Just said, Chloe needs the guest house. She's stressed, and you need to move your stuff into the basement by Friday. When I reminded her that I paid actual rent, my dad stepped in, laughing, and said, "Family doesn't charge family. That was just a contribution, kiddo." 2 days later, while I was at work, my mom threw my work equipment into cardboard boxes and stacked them in the damp basement, right next to the water heater. Chloe posted a story 10 minutes later, captioning my old space. Finally, our fresh start. That night at dinner, Chloe casually mentioned they wanted to clear out the basement storage to build a home gym. "You can just rent a storage unit downtown," she smirked. My parents just nodded, like I was an inconvenience in my own home. So I called my Uncle Mark, the family black sheep. He dropped a bomb. Grandfather hadn't left the property to my parents alone. The deed was split, and 25% of the guest house actually belonged to me. My parents had been pocketing my rent, hiding the trust documents for 4 whole years. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. The next morning, I took the paperwork to a real estate lawyer. By Thursday, I forced a petition sale, transferred $32,000 of back rent straight into my bank account, and signed a lease on a high-rise downtown. While they were out celebrating Chloe's return, I packed every last thing. On the kitchen counter,